Hi, I'm Tara from Evolve Styling and I'm here with Lottie Fox from First City. Thank you for sitting down and chatting with us today.
My pleasure.
So I guess I just want to talk about, from a real estate perspective, what the benefits are of property styling.
Absolutely. It's a great question, and for us, the benefits are tenfold.
Yeah.
It really connects people to the property. It perceives the value of what the property could potentially sell for. Yeah. It creates spaces, so it also highlights features of properties and the uniqueness of design. It helps with the marketing. There's so many aspects. People see themselves moving in. Yeah. Quite often they want to take the furniture with them. There's so many benefits, and for us, it's a no-brainer. It really forms part of our sales strategy when we're talking to vendors.
So then what would you say the difference is between presenting a home that's not styled versus a home that's styled?
There's a lot there, and there's a lot of examples that come to mind, but there was one example that really stands out for me. We were selling a semi in Rose Bay, and we were trying to obviously talk about the marketing strategy and what we thought would be the best or the potential outcome for the property. Yeah. And we suggested styling the property, also doing some minor works. The owners didn't want to invest and wanted us to just show the property as is, which we did. And we did receive offers, but they were quite low. After a little while, we convinced them that it was within their best interest and we would get more had they looked at renovating it a little bit and styling it, which they did. And we got offers that exceeded our previous offers. That's one example of many that I've got. We also recommend partially styling. So where obviously furniture already in the property, we always suggest that maybe we can bring in a stylist to help visualize the spaces better.
And which is happening more often now because people are still saving the property while they're selling it to then buy the next place. We are doing a lot more partials than we used to, and I guess it takes a professional to come in and be able to pull it together. Those little pieces like we did at Spencer Road, they had some great pieces, just connecting it all and just adding those little bits which just lift the home.
Exactly, and most of our vendors that we work with, they have a view and a vision, but they're not experts in this space. So I always bring in that expert view, and that's why I engage Evolve to bring in and highlight those features. I think it's been working very well.
Yes. You obviously believe that styling increases interest to get them into the property through online photos and increases the sale price.
Yeah, absolutely. For us to have a solid marketing campaign and to be present online and have a signboard, advertising domain and realestate.com, we really need good photos and really need marketing material. And without a well-styled property, the photos don't do the property justice. You can, obviously the photos, you can angle them and you can do all sorts of nicks and knacks, but you can't really change the look. Styling it properly will also create a flow and create the space that appears to be bigger than potentially what it's worth. For us, it's really important and a really important step in our marketing of a property.
And then what would you say the most important things for you are when showing a property?
Look, I think, and one of the main reasons why I also engage Evolve is that we go with a very neutral palette. So we look at the property and we go together. We always do walkthroughs together. I have my ideas because I also see many beautiful properties and have ideas of how things should flow, but I also quite heavily rely on your expertise. We look at where is the property located, what type of property, is it an apartment, is it a house, is it two-story, is it single, who's our demographic. We look at all those, we look at the features like we did today, we looked at the lights, we looked at mirrors, doors, all of that, and then that really then helps to create that space. And that's really all part of that process. And I think that's what buyers are looking for, is that when they go in, and see that property for the first time, that emotional connection that they just want to move in. This is their home,
Yeah.
and they're emotionally connected, and that's really what we're trying to create.
That's the biggest thing, isn't it? Is creating that emotional reaction in a buyer to see themselves living there, because they are not that.
Yep.
And they're going to remember that compared to others that they've seen, because the emotions attached to them.
Absolutely.
What do you like about Evolve? Why do you use Evolve?
Well, I think I've given you so many examples already, but look, there's a few reasons, and there's also the reason why we keep coming back to Evolve. First of all, amazing people. Like, you guys are amazing to deal with. Nothing's ever too hard. Always available. Always pick up phone calls. Just really flexible. That's really important for me as an agent, trying to work out calendars, coordination. So it's really challenging. The other thing is your style is impeccable. You're really in that high-end bracket, but priced well. For us who are working closely with vendors, price is really important to them. But the furniture and the styling and the accessories and the decor that's chosen is high-end. And so that's really, really important for us as well. We keep coming back, and we keep getting amazing service, and you guys, the people, at the end of the day, it's working with people. So we will continue.
Thank you so much for your time today. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.
Sounds great. Thanks, Tara.